It is me, last part of this video, part 3. This beautiful young lady is Kelly. Kelly has been with me for many years. She's smiling. We go from way back. One of my biggest supporters right here. So I love this woman. Anyway, so her hair is dyed. This is all her hair. Just anybody asking. I know here her hair looks thin. It's not thinning. This is actually her baby hair. You can't see it. She has straight hair. And she was just telling me about her life story back in the day. How she didn't need a perm because her hair is naturally straight. Straight, like bone straight is the weirdest thing. Alright. So this is the dye. Kelly only likes her new growth dyed. She likes the fact that there's brown at the end. Because I know somebody will ask about that. That's how she wants her hair. Okay, so again, this video is not about me promoting Shea Moisture hair color. It's about what I prefer in the sense where I like how it makes your hair feel. It doesn't make your hair stiff. It doesn't make your hair smell bad. Listen, if you're using, a lot of you guys, what I realize with the Locs community when it comes to social media, you take everything everybody said and you use it like it's the Bible. And that's not what I want. I'm just giving suggestions on what I use and what works for me. All right. If you are custom putting in, what do you call it? Henna, Revlon, whatever dye, and it works for you, knock yourself out. That has nothing to do with me. I'm just telling you what I like to use on my client, because weird enough, she came with Garnier dyed, and I told her, so I'm not putting that in your hair because of the texture here she has, and she has very fine hair in the front, even though her hair is very healthy. As you can see, very thick locks. I'm not putting it in her hair. My husband had to actually go get her the dye at Target. Right, I'm not going to use anything I don't like in other people's hair. I like to use things that is specific for my melanated black people. You understand? So if you use those other dyes, please don't send me a message. Well, I use this and it will. If it works for you, knock yourself out and continue using it. Because I see people leave me messages like, well, I use this and I put this oil and I put that oil. Listen, if you're putting a bunch of oils in your hair and your hair is growing like Rapunzel, go right ahead and put the oils. You don't need to listen to what I'm saying to just be, well, I'm going to do the opposite. There's no need for that. If it works for you, go ahead. This is for people who really want advice, who is having problematic hair or problematic scalp, and they want to know what works for them. This is what works for me. What works for my clients. I like to see, this feeling in the hair. It's nice and bouncy, right? And that's what it's about, okay? There is a video I'm going to do because a lot of people ask me about techniques and they don't listen when I say I promote no techniques. So I'm going to actually do a video on that. But if you want to rush that, you can go again to my Facebook page, Locs by Yanni. There's a video where I did in Georgia because I just came back from Georgia last week with a young lady where I did the braiding technique on to show you guys it's not about technique. It's what works for here. Whatever technique you use, and this is just off topic from the dyeing, whatever technique you use, please go use it. If you guys really listen to me, you'll hear me say this song like a stock record 100 times. I do not promote techniques, all right? Whatever technique you use, once you do not do it often, you do not do it incorrectly, right? Techniques, they're all bad for your hair. If you're doing it too much, your hair is going to fall out. If you have fine hair, like for instance, her hair, even though her hair is very thick, her texture is, besides being straight, is very fine. Her hair could be easily popped. It's just she doesn't do her hair often and I don't do hair tight. That's why Kelly still has all her hair in her head. She has some of the most healthiest locks I've ever touched on anyone, right? But if you have fine hair and you interlocking tight every 2 or 3 weeks, or you twisting and palm rolling, of course your hair is going to fall out. It has nothing to do with the technique. It's because you're doing it too much. All right, so that is what I want to talk about in my next video. There's a few videos I'm going to do. I'm gearing up for surgery. Those of you that follow me on my Locs by Yanni page knows what I'm going through. I'm a little more personal there. I rather Facebook way better than YouTube. I'm sorry, YouTube people, but I'm a Facebook person because I love the live videos and I love the positive energy I get from Facebook people. YouTube people on a whole nother ish. All right, so for those of you that wants to really learn what I'm about, I am not doing tutorials. There is hundreds of videos out there where people doing tutorials on how to style. Go look at them. All right. Do not look at Yanni and say Yanni going to do a tutorial. It ain't happening. All right. On my Facebook, you will hear me talk about hair care from the inside out, the importance of drinking water, eating properly. That's the things I talk about. All right. There's more than I don't need to add to that. Okay. So if you want to learn a tutorial on how to interlock, go find it. Just type it in interlock. You want to learn a tutorial on how to palm roll or twist your hair, go find it, all right? But if you want to find out how to treat your hair and have healthy hair, you look at Kelly, you know this is a mature sister, beautiful mature sister sitting in my chair, but her hair is healthy, and I tell her that all the time. Kelly wanted to cut her hair when she first came to me because her hair holds water badly. And she's like, Yanni, it's smelling so bad. I was like, because you're washing it too often, so your hair is holding the moisture. Kelly has some of the healthiest locks I've touched on somebody who are way younger than her, old enough to be her grandkids. So it's not an age thing. Kelly naturally has healthy locks. All right? It's amazing. They're all thick, they're full, they're beautiful. Right? If you look at the scalp, you realize her hair is still fuzzy up here. I don't trim that. I don't palm roll it or glue it down. A simple hot oil treatment and she's good to go. In fact, I mix her own hot oil because she refuses to buy it her damn self. So I mix her hot oil every time she comes. All right. So for more Locs care, please follow my website. It's going to be posted up here. Again, I'll say to you guys, I'm very repetitive because why am I repetitive? It's on purpose. A lot of you really don't listen to what I say. Right? Just follow me on Locs by Yanni. All right. Thanks. God bless. Ashe.